welcome back to my channel. In this episode I'm gonna start with doing the bottom floor of the middle house because it's gonna be a shop and there's a lot of decoration because it has a lot of flowers, it's gonna be a flower shop, that is. So it's gonna take quite a while and a lot of decoration, so the bottom floor in this house is gonna get its own video. Right now, figure out where I'm gonna have the shop bench and everything like that. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna have all the flowers and stuff. Doors for the toilets for the customers and for hired people. What's it called? Employees. Yeah. Also in the back room, first I was thinking first making the kitchen for the apartment, but then I changed my mind and gonna make the office. Office for the shop owner or something like that, that also is a part of the household of the other floors. And right now I'm placing out flowers, different flowers, stacking them up, making them pretty, and yeah, this is gonna take quite a while for me to choose flowers because I want different flowers, different colors, and place them out. And I will actually would like to have a flower shop at some point, maybe in real life or something. A cute little shop. Thing is, I'm horrible with flowers. They always die. That's the problem with me. I like them anyway, though. Shame I can't keep them alive. Or they don't just like me. I don't know. Because otherwise, I really do like flowers. I think more people need flowers. Not only for that looks nice, but also because it's good for like bees and butterflies and stuff, and that's really important to keep help the nature, even in cities or something like that. Have flowers on your balcony or just something. I mean the bees are dying out and stuff, so it's important that we do that. So in the shop right now, I'm placing us also some flower pots because maybe the ones who want to go into the shop, if you can think realistically seen, maybe not only buys flowers but also applies flower pots to plant their own flowers in or want to replant the flowers. So yeah, so that's basically what I'm doing right now, and yeah, thinking I look at the different flowers and stuff. And then I also realized, oh yeah, I need to turn the flowers because otherwise they look too. Because they are otherwise on the same position and stuff. So if I turn them around a bit, they look like they're a bit different. So it's not the exact copy of the same flowers, even though theory in game this is basically like that. But just to make them a look a bit more different when they're standing next to each other. So that's what I'm doing. In a while too, turning stuff around. And yeah, it's a shame when it comes to lightning in this game, The Sims 4, that if you have the different lightnings like weird or something sometimes in the game, and you can see the back shelves there were different, looked like they were different colors, although exactly the same color, but because of lightning in this game sometimes it can become really weird. That was a bit annoying. I also changed a lot now. What's it called? Temporary to a shop lot, just so I can buy the cashier and place that out. I'm gonna change back to residential later on too. So now I'm displacing out shop items, typical shop items to have in the house, in the shop. I mean, and unfortunately, there's not that many objects that turn into like a flower shop or something like that. Because in every like the Sims game so far, where you can have your own shop, I always liked having flower shops. I don't know why, but it's like ever since the Sims 2 when they had that you can run your own business. I also had a flower shop for most of the times. On rare occasions, I had an electronic shop or maybe a furniture shop, but most of the times I did run flower shops, and that's what I did. Sorry about that. And yeah, so there's not many decorations. Most of the decorations in game in The Sims 4 it seems to be for either for restaurants, for cafes, or maybe furniture shops. So that's a bit of a bugger for me at least. Yeah, so now I'm just placing out more decorations for the shop, and yeah, trying to find something good suited, but I'm having a hard time. So this room here is gonna be staff room. Basically, when the employees can rest during the breaks, or cook their lunch, or just sit down and in the sofa. Maybe I think I placed in the TV as well, and I actually moved the door now, so it's gonna be a dedicated staff toilet as well, so they don't have to use the customer toilet for that. And I think that was a good idea, actually, to be fair. And I also have this custom content of basically, public toilet stuff. So I thought it fitted quite good in there. So that turned out great. Let's see. I think I'm gonna work. Yeah, I'm gonna work on the staff room now. Place out the stuff. I wanted to make all floors in this video, but when I summed that out, it's gonna be a 40 minutes long episode. I was like, oh my god, it's not possible. It's just no one's gonna want to watch through that. So that's why I'm splitting this up too. So it's gonna be more episode than expected for this video and so forth. So that's a bit unfortunate, but oh well. I mean, it could be worse. Let's see, placing sinks. Just a small little staff room, nothing special, and a microwave so they can warm up the, I don't know what could be, the food they take home from home. The food they take with them from home, that's like yesterday's dinner or whatever, that they can just re-warm up. Did I place a bookshelf too? Oh, cool. I like reading books. So that's perfect. Something I could consider doing during a lunch break or something like that, during a just normal break. So that's cool. I was thinking if I could place some decorations in the windows. You know, these special window decorations that came with what god was it called? Get to Work expansion pack. And but I couldn't find any good ones. They just were too big, or they didn't fit into the windows. So that's a bit unfortunate. And yeah, I was thinking in that case I can place some pictures instead in the walls inside, because the walls are so empty and look so boring when they're just completely plain. So I found that little picture with the flowers. I thought it was so gorgeous, so cute, and I was like, oh, it's perfect. And putting up the wallpaper for the indoors. Let's see, what did I go for? Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I went for. I should have done the other way around. I should have placed the simple plain one first and then do the pattern one, but oh well, it turned out good. Yeah, let's see, in staff room, placing out the floors, and let's see, yeah, the hallway. I'm gonna change that form because I didn't realize first there was actually a floor with dots in it, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that at all. So I'm gonna change that in a second. That's basically I found it. I saw it like after I placed the wallpaper. It's like, wait a minute, what's that on the ground? And I was like, oh no, we can't have that. So I'm gonna change that in soon. So no worries, no worries. I'm gonna fix it. First, I'm gonna place out some lights. Exchange lights, the lights I actually want. I really like those 3 hanging lights. Unfortunately, they give such a cold blue light into the room, and I think it's really sad because they're really cute. And I'm actually keeping that kind of lamp inside the staff room, apparently. So, placing out some lights in the bathrooms. The bathroom's okay, they can have cold light. That doesn't matter that much, so that's okay. Now I was like, oh yeah, okay, now I need to change the floor to something else, something more, less patterny. That's the one. So let's see. Yeah, I placed another light in that room too. So that's what I did there in the shop. So now I'm gonna start working on that office. Yeah, there we go. And yeah, first to get out what kind of desk I use. It's quite a cool office actually. I kind of like it. It looks like really fancy, in my opinion at least. I really like it. I wish I had an office like that, and a big bookshelf. I love big bookshelves. I wish I had a whole room full of bookshelves myself in real life. I would love that. A whole fucking library just for myself. I love books. I love reading. I love gathering knowledge and get to know stuff, and I think it's awesome. I love learning. So I'm placing out the sofa. I kind of like that Get to Work sofa I think it's called Get to Work. Was it Get Together? I can't remember. The one that you get when you can go to work. Well, let's get to work then, I suppose. And I kind of like the sofa, but I chose the wrong color first. I first one think I'm going for the green theme, but then I changed my mind. I'm gonna go for blue. Like a blue grayish mist blue. I don't know what to call the color, to be fair. Not at all. So I wanted to go for the same theme and the same series of furnitures, and yeah, from the same expansion pack. Just placing these little office boxes or archive boxes, and then I wanted to have some more decorations. I wanted to place those little folders, but apparently they didn't want to stack on top of the shelf, and I didn't want to bother using move objects on to move them up to fake place them. I didn't bother to do that. I was just no. And then some rewards on the wall because it's a successful business, and he's the person who's sitting here, male or female, whoever, is really proud of his business and wants to show up his rewards. So that's cool. I'm actually gonna change the size of the rooms and make the staff room a bit bigger in a minute, I think, because I think the staff room was a bit too small. Unless I already done that, I can't remember. I think I already done it. I changed the colors again. Oh yeah, I changed even other color. A bit brighter because it went too dark in my opinion. And place on some flowers. And I'm gonna place on the carpet soon too, I think. And pictures on the wall because otherwise it's bland and boring, and I don't like that at all. So I like this, like a newspaper clip, and I was like, oh, that's cool. That's a really cool thing. Like if you have a newspaper and you want to show it off on the wall, so that's perfect. Because, as I said, the person who's having that office probably is kind of really happy about this office and its success, so he wants to brag about it. So putting it on the wall is probably quite a cool idea. But yeah, I already extended the living room. I remember I did it earlier in the video. I completely forgot to mention about it. Sorry about it. So the staff room went a bit bigger because the office was quite big enough as it is, so it's fine. Now exchanging the lights in the office, and always have such a hard time finding fitting lights in the office. I think most of them are either too big, or they don't give out enough light. Like they only have very centralized light source or something, and I think that's really sad because lots of the lights in the game I would like to use more often, but they give up so little light, so it's basically pointless of using them because otherwise you have to base like lamps every, I don't know, millimeter or whatever in game, and it's just that would just look really weird on the walls and stuff. So that's a shame. So I'm basically done now with the bottom floor. I'm just placing out the carpet, and yeah, I think it turned out quite great, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.